I got it working. Okay, that was a big oof. So, actually this is kind of a terrible setup that I have going for me here for the stream. Because, obviously, if you guys have seen the room tour video, the building area is over here, but then all of my stuff to control the stream is behind me quite a ways, so I'm gonna have to be, like, jumping back and forth in between the computer to try and change some things. But, yeah, I probably gotta figure out a better setup where I have, like, another controller size computer around here. And for some reason, OBS has mucked up a bunch of settings. Like, currently the camera is in a very weird, like, pixel by pixel. Like, I don't think it's quite rectangle as it would normally be. So, bear with me for just a few moments here as I try to figure it out. Everything was looking good before I started, but then as soon as I clicked stream, it all got fudged up for some reason. So, I'm going to quickly work on that. Oh, and you say lower the music. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on here. I suppose it's not that bad, but it is kind of weird. Okay. Wow, that was probably my worst start to a stream ever yet. So, welcome back, guys. It's been a while since we've done any work on Mumbo Season 8 base here. Hopefully, I fixed all the settings. I have no clue why it was all messed up there, because I tested it all before, and for some reason, like, as soon as I hit go live, then, like, a bunch of the settings just, like, automatically changed. So, I don't know what's going on with that. But welcome back to another stream. So, today, I will sort of be showing off what I did while I was making this Lego room, and yeah, I've really got to change the setup, because every time that you hear my voice like go that way, it's because I am trying to look at chat here to see if there's anything going on. But yeah, I should try and fix that soon, because it's kind of a mess if I have to be looking over there a bunch of times and that sort of thing. But in terms of actual microphone and camera, I believe we should be good. Okay, and since the camera is actually on that boom arm, I can actually move it around quite smoothly. So yeah, you can kind of look around a little bit. So the first thing I'd like to show you guys is that back wall over there. I've been doing a little bit of work and testing on it, and you can kind of see the little bit of texture that I've been putting into it, although you will get to take a better look at that in the next episode, which should hopefully be coming out sooner than later, hopefully. But the main thing that we need to work on is this little rock work area that intersects with the what's it called, waterfall here. So we have a lot of work to do on this, just kind of filling out this weird corner section. It does take a lot longer than one might think because obviously we are intersecting at two plates going different directions, so it's kind of weird there. But yeah, welcome Isaac, Shadow Gaming, Evan, and everyone else. Yeah, this has been quite the terrible start to a stream here. So I guess we'll start off things by trying to figure out a couple of little details here, and we can start to move some of this stuff here and grab a couple of bins. Shadow Gaming asks, Giga, how has your experience of the server been? It's been amazing. Like, it's quite fun to kind of play Minecraft with you guys, and I haven't traveled too much, but I would like to do it more and like look at the sorts of things that you guys are building. But yeah, no, it's been quite fun, and it's kind of fun to pivot to a more Minecraft centralized content for a little bit, just to, you know, try it out. But again, we have to try and finish this Mumbo Season 8 base before Season 9 gets too crazily underway. Which I would assume would be soon. I really think that Season 9 will be starting like within the next couple of months. No, not months, weeks. I meant weeks. So yeah, I don't think it's that far down the line, really. Okay. Oh yeah, Shadow Gaming for sure. I will definitely take a look at everyone's builds and mega bases and that sort of thing. I think that would be probably one of the most fun things to do. So what I'm doing right now is trying to create this little sort of track for the waterfall to follow. In fact, I'm going to grab a couple of bars here just so we can move the waterfall and see where everything lines up in that area. Oh, Isaac's making a head prank. Isaac, I did see the heads that you put there, but I never took down an Isaac head. I saw it there, and then like the next time that I went by it, it was gone. So someone else took it down. It wasn't me. And also, I think forget who also removed the Isaac Gaming heads that were there because it was causing some lag or something. I'm not really sure about that, but yeah. Okay, I am currently looking for where the heck I put the... Ah, there it is. This long bar so then we can start to turn this waterfall and figure out where everything lines up. Does that even go in there? Uh-oh. Oh, no. I have a piece stuck in there. can't even tell if that's the original place where the bar is supposed to go. I guess it is, but it does not seem right. Okay. Oof, did Shadow Gaming and Isaac, did you guys get pranked by some bamboo? That is never fun. I know it can be quite the lag-inducing thing, so... Okay, let's try and get this all figured out here. There we go, that feels like it did something. Or maybe it didn't. What? I'm so confused. Oh, we can't have a bar like this because it has that extra little bit of a bump, so you can't actually spin it when it's in that small of a gap. Okay, this should work. Oh yeah, I see that none of you guys have really started your mega bases yet. Neither have I. In fact, I haven't really even started my regular size base. This is kind of difficult to spin, but we'll make it work. So there you can kind of see the waterfall moving, hopefully. Oh, Evan's making Lord Farquaad's castle? Sounds fun and interesting, but that thing is like just a massive like block of stone. Okay, that should all be good there. Now we can actually get on to trying to build up some of the actual cliffs here. Oh yeah, and another thing that I've been trying to figure out and start to complete is the size and kind of layout of the this section here, the portion that will have most of the houses on top of it. So I figured this height here is about the right size. It potentially might go a little bit bigger, but I think in terms of cliffs, this size is about the right height. And then obviously once when we get above there, then the cliffs will slope up a little bit more, and then we'll have the houses on top of that. And yeah, I've been trying to test out some heights here that will work and also line up perfectly so that we don't run into any issues with like plates overlapping from different like 90-degree angles. It's a hassle, but I think I've made it to mostly work. But that's like the main thing about trying to play with these different angles, is to try to figure out where will they intersect that it won't like cause any issues, like with plates kind of hitting each other like that, like at a weird angle, or like you can't get them together. But if you can get it like that and make it seamless, then it really helps with the overall look of things. In fact, I think if I split this down the middle, you guys can see right back there through this little canyon, you can see that sort of cliff right there. That's what I have done on the other side, so that is what is right in front of the waterfall. So yeah, that's basically what I have to do over here, but it's quite difficult to try and get like a nice looking cliff that is still sort of seamless and works and doesn't interact with this waterfall at all, so then it has issues. One thing that I do notice though is that we are going to have to put another sort of like thing at the top here to push the waterfall back, because I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it's at quite the lean forwards, and I think that's just because of the tension of the plates and that sort of thing, so we will have to see. I will have to read chat again because, you know what, I should probably just get like a phone or something and just load up the stream and then have it here so I can actually read the chat as it's going by. That could work, I guess. Ah, man. Streaming in a new place is very different. Because, you know, I thought, oh, I'll just start up another stream. But no, there's a lot of things I gotta work out and set up first. Otherwise, we have awkward beginnings. Like we did with this stream. The microphone wasn't even connected. Ah. That is annoying. Okay, let's try and work in this area. And the main reason why I brought over this other cliffside that I have already done is just to kind of line it up so then we can get a nice curve there. Okay, I'm going to read chat now. Oh, Isaac Gaming, you want to pay 2 ancient debris for my elytra? I don't have a second elytra anymore. I died in lava and I promptly burned the first elytra that I have, so now I only have 1. So I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to go unbusting yourself because I'm not. I can't give you my only 1 elytra. I'm sorry. Okay, what sorts of things are we going to need? We're gonna need some slopes here. Okay, I will keep reading chat. Oh, hello, SB. Thanks for popping in. It's always nice to see you on stream. It's gonna be so awkward, like me taking a pause, like to look behind and read chat. Sorry, guys. I gotta figure this out for next stream so it's not so fudged up. Okay, let's see. Sloping's always different. Oh, right, we can pull the... It's so difficult. We can move the waterfall back here. It takes so long because it's at this weird kind of junction here where it connects with the other base plate and was connected to the much better system, but in order just to spin it on this side, we need to put a little bar in here to try and get that connection, and it's annoying because I'm covering the entire camera. Ugh. There's probably one word that's going to describe this stream later on, and that's going to be failure. Okay, there we go. We've got it, finally. So I think the slope that we can't go past is right around there. So I do really like having this boom arm though. Like I can easily move the camera to like basically any part that we're working on here. Although it is, I suppose, a little bit quick. Might get some people sick there. But, yeah, it's much nicer having this boom arm. Although I suppose it is a little bit wiggly every time I bump the table. Alright, and I've actually got some other stream music, so we can turn that on and just focus on building and not my crappy stream here. Okay, hopefully that isn't too loud. You guys can definitely tell me if it is or not. But let's just try and get some building done because it has certainly been a hot minute since we have last built anything, really. Or at least I should say on camera, because I actually have been working on this a fair bit off camera, but then you guys don't see anything, so it's kind of pointless. And I will try to glance behind me every once in a while to see if you guys have any questions, comments, and that sort of thing. Oh, Isaac, you say it'd be cool if you'd build something from the SMP? Yeah, yeah, definitely think that'd be cool as well. But again, it all comes down to the amount of time I have and what I'm focusing on at the moment, because currently I'm focusing on this and doing a Minecraft series, which is probably not the best idea, but that's what I chose to do, so I guess that's what we have to deal with. And so I think with obviously the start of the Artisans SMP, I may not be uploading like Mumbo building videos too often. It may just be more of like an update every once in a while. And yeah, so basically like in each video I would just get like a bunch of progress done without really ever recording it, and then just whenever I felt that you guys should be updated, then just like, you know, record everything that I got done, and then yeah, just kind of like a quick sort of tour, see what's going on, basically like an update without like being a too long of a video. Oh, Isaac, where is the Isaac Chameleon? I will show you just as soon as I get these parts ready. You know what? I should probably like have the camera a little bit higher up and adjusted like that. I've got to figure this out. So then like I can have my hands here and you guys can actually see what I'm trying to work on here. So we'll put that in place there. But the Isaac Chameleon is Right there. So yeah, there's the Isaac Chameleon, the Merc-Eyed Mouse, the Shadow Monkey, and Chloe the Duck. Haha, I remembered all the names. Okay, actually, we should put this over there and turn slightly. There we go. Actually, that's a little bit too close. Ooh. I just pulled the entire thing out of its socket there. This is such a bad stream. Mainly because, like, I did test everything ahead of time though, but it just changed and I don't even know. This side does look like I have set it up a lot better, though, than the other side, because the other side I spent quite a lot of time on trying to fix the gaps. But this side, it looks like I perfectly set it up so then there's like just enough space to put a tile between there, so then it looks like these two angles are seamless. Oh, Isaac, you just asked. I would say it's kind of a little bit of both. I don't really live by myself or with parents, if that makes any sense. But, yeah. That is all I will release on the matter. Because I don't think it really matters, really. Okay, let's see. It's always difficult to try and figure out what I'm trying to do in these little corners here. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try... Ooh, actually, no, that might not be a good idea. I need, like, two cameras, so I can have one that's, like, down here, just kind of, like, at an angle, and I can move it around. And then I need another one that's, like, above, so then I don't have to, like, change this camera all around and try and get a above shot, because I think that'd be a little bit better for this corner, but, whatever. Oh, Evan said, all right, I gotta go. See ya. Well, thanks for joining me on this very, very noob, very, I don't even know what to say. It's kind of a big smack in the face for me in terms of a stream, but hey, whatever. It's a brand new area that we're streaming in, so I gotta figure it out somehow, so I guess thanks for being here as I try and figure it out. Okay. Oh yeah, Isaac, have I shown you the Mumbo mosaic thing that I've been working on? I think I did, but I know I showed it on stream, but I don't know if I showed it to you specifically. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Well, I was thinking of potentially doing a mosaic of, cause you know how I changed it kind of from Mumbo's face to his like logo? I was thinking that maybe I should do that for like all the hermits. Like, obviously it wouldn't be as big of as a scale. I would do it probably on a, let's see, probably like on one of these size base plates, just the smaller ones here, and just like make their logo as a mosaic. And then if I can, I would like to try and send it to all of them. I think that'd be super cool. Oh yeah, Isaac Gaming or my own logo. Yeah, sure. I think that'd be cool as well. Oh, hello, Kepanari. Kepanari, you say that there's golems everywhere around my villager breeder? Last time I was there, which was just this morning, I didn't see anything there. There shouldn't be, because there aren't enough beds for them to spawn a golem. So maybe you're at someone else's villager breeder? Because I'm fairly certain that mine is set up to specifically not spawn golems because I want to build an iron farm somewhere else. Or just buy iron from the shopping district. Oh, you don't know what happened, but they're definitely there? Well, it must have been something that happened within, like, the past hour or so, because I was just on there. And as far as I could tell, there were no golems, unless they're all hiding in a place that I didn't see, but I doubt it. Oh yeah, and Kepanari, thanks. Oh, did I say your name right? Anari. And whatever. You know who I'm talking to. Thanks for joining me on stream today. I know it's been a while, and also I kind of started this stream off, if you go back and look at it, although you shouldn't because it's kind of bad. I'm failing at this streaming thing here. Mainly because we are in a, brand new place and I have to set everything up, but I think it's going good so far. I think this area is much better for, like, doing video recordings and that sort of thing, because currently, if you saw my room tour video, my monitors are behind me, so I have to look behind me to read the chat, and it's quite far away, so I'm, like, kind of, like, squinting to try and see it. So I gotta figure out something for the next stream. Or maybe we'll just do a Minecraft stream next stream. Minecraft stream next stream. What am I even saying? Yeah, but I definitely think we should do a Minecraft stream at some point down the line. Mainly because it's a lot easier to do. Like, with Minecraft, I can easily control all of the angles and settings and that sort of thing because you guys are just watching the game. So, whereas here, like, I have to worry about, camera angles and, like, where's the microphone? Is it blocking? Is my hand blocking the camera? That nonsense. Kylon said, "This is Aqua. I came to see the golems, and it is definitely broken." Oh boy. Okay, well I guess that's something I gotta go fix then. I was just there though. I was just there. Did someone place like a bunch of beds or something? Because if they did, then that makes sense because obviously then the villager links to the bed. And then I think, how many do you need? Like 20 villagers linked to a bed or something? I don't know how it works, but... Because there weren't any golems before, and I had a lot of villagers before. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, you think it'd be nice if I zoomed out a little? Okay, I will definitely try here, but it's on this weird boom arm, so it's quite difficult to try and control everything. I also want it to be a little bit... it doesn't have all of the, like, angles that I want it to have. Like, I want to be able to tilt it this way, like, down, so then the camera tilts that way down, but that's just me kind of bending the arm here. Maybe I can try and install another joint in there, because that angle right there, I think would be optimal. Right about there. But I can't do it. So I guess... Because then if you're so low down, then I'd like cover up the entire screen with my hands. So let's see what I can do here. If I tilt it that way, then I can... Ooh, I may have figured out something. I can... Does that work? I can put it at a wicked angle, and then maybe you can see the in the corner there. Oh, that's terrible. Wow, talk about trying new things here. I suppose that is okay. I should probably adjust this boom arm. Hey, that's how we do these streams, so I can figure everything out before I do a video, and then it looks professional in the video. Let's go. Is that good? Ooh, it's at a slight angle. Or is it? Oh, also the chat is in the middle of this. There's so... I don't know what OBS did. Like, I started streaming, and everything just absolutely went downhill from there as soon as I click stream. I swear, I have sort of a, like... repulsion to technology. I can't figure out any of that stuff. Like, oh my gosh, it took me so long to try and figure out the audio settings just to get the two microphones to be linked to my computer and me being able to switch between the two so that they're not both recording at the same time. That took me a hot minute. Okay. Oh right, I suppose we should also focus on the angles on this side too, because then we can try and get the sloping going on there. There is a cool technique that I looked at and figured out a little bit, is that between like these two panels, if you have a big enough space, you can put in like these parts here that have the hole in the middle, so then you can stick bars and that sort of thing in them, and then you can twist them so that they're at a specific angle. Oh yeah, the chat is right in the middle of the screen. You guys, this is what I'm dealing with. I look over at like the YouTube control panel and I just see all these warning signs of the stupid resolution, which I don't understand either. Why is it so messed up? Help, technology gods, help. No, I can't. I have to adjust that right now. Sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. That should be much better. Oh, Kepanari, there is currently a shopping district, unless you're talking about something else, and then in that case, then I have no clue. Such a bad stream. Oh well, we shall deal with it, and I shall hopefully fix all the problems. Okay, right, back to the thing that I was saying. You can put, like, a bar in one of these plates at an angle, because you just twist them, obviously because they're only connected to one stud. And then with this, if you use the, there's a certain piece that I'm thinking of here that has the stud on the tip of it. I don't know if I can find it in this mess, but we shall try. Maybe I sorted it out. See, that's the problem, is I haven't gotten used to my storage system yet, so I don't know what I've sorted out into bins and what I haven't. So let's quickly... I can make a makeshift one with a couple of parts here. So basically, you take that part with the stud on it, and then you stick this into that piece there, so then you can put it at any angle. And then you can basically put things like, I don't know, like these round plates here, and you can put them at an angle, and then they'll cover up any of the cracks that are weirdly in there, because obviously you can't have like a completely perfect seamless thing unless you meticulously line it all up. So I think that's a technique that I might use on the upper side over here. Oh, it's at an angle, isn't it? Why is this so weird? Oh, well, anyway, I'll use it up here where the cliffs kind of make their way around there. Oh yeah, if I tried to build the shopping district with Lego. Yeah, that could be cool as well. I remember I thought of doing that for I thought of doing a lot of things for Hermitcraft Season 7. After I finished Mumbo Season 7 base, I was like, I will do all these things. And then I was way too ambitious and then proceeded to not do any of them. Because, yeah, Season 8, I'm pretty sure was like right around the corner. And then I was like, I don't really feel like doing that now. And so instead, I built Mumbo's Season 7 starter base, Season 8 starter base, which I'm still pretty proud of. It's a very nice build that I was actually kind of surprised that I did as well as I did, because it's a vehicle, and I've never really done vehicles before. Okay, well, this little section that we did is looking decent so far. Should add probably a couple of cheese wedges and that sort of thing. Now, to do the actual other side here, I probably want to take out the plates and just bring it out in front, so then I can easily, like, you know, take them apart and actually fit the parts that I need to in there. Because this is the problem with doing it this way, is that I have to line it up with the cliffs over here, but then I also have to try and line it up with the cliffs over here. And another thing I discovered is that if we take a zoom all the way in there-ish, there we go. This part that's going to be holding the cliffs that go behind the waterfall, because obviously we need to have some moving cliffs, because I can't perfectly line up the cliffs out here, so then the waterfall just like comes out from behind them. It doesn't work like that in Lego. I kind of wish it did, but I'd have to do some really wacky stuff that I don't have the space for. So instead we're doing this like moving cliff that's attached to the waterfall. I believe the cliff that's going to be moving is potentially slightly too big, so it may ruin the entire effect. But I think in order to just let go of the boom arm there, but in order to close the waterfall, we might need to like push back this part of the cliff that'll be attached there, and then we can move it back because it gets stuck on a couple of plates. It's a whole annoying thing. You guys don't have to worry about it, but I will try and figure it out. No, I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna say I could add another mechanism to push that back, but that is not worth it. Oh, when you look at that waterfall, it looks like it's warping like an angle like that. Huh. Hopefully that should get fixed though when we start to add a little bit more support and bracing between it. Okay, right. Back over to chat. Oh, Isaac, also I saw your cave and the terraforming is beautiful. Oh, well, thank you, because that's the very first time I've done really any terraforming. Yeah, I don't know. Thanks, I guess. I looked at Scar's terraforming for a little bit of inspiration there. Obviously, you gotta look at the master. Yeah, and I noticed with a lot of his terraforming, he does like this kind of like dirt that like flows over the edge and then kind of like looks like it's dripping down, and then like the cliffs begin. So I tried to do a little bit of that. But man, yeah, Scar's terraforming is just absolutely the next level. Oh, I saw another comment. Oh yeah, Isaac said especially the fact that you've never really terraformed before. Yeah, I know. I was actually kind of surprised at myself too a little bit. But I think it kind of translates over from like Lego building to Minecraft, is like I can kind of like figure out how things should work. Kind of I think how Grian did it when he did the Lego build of the bottom hole, because I was actually quite impressed at that build. Especially since Grian obviously is not really a Lego builder, and I haven't really seen him do any Lego building that. Oh, except for obviously, yeah, he did that his base before. What was that? Yeah, well, he did one Lego build before. But yeah, still quite impressive. Because I do believe that kind of like skills for building in Lego and skills for building in Minecraft are actually probably a lot closer related than a lot of people realize. Now, obviously, in Minecraft, you can build larger things, as you have basically, well, not unlimited access unless you're in creative, but essentially unlimited access to things, and it's free, you know? Like with Lego, you have to buy all the parts. But also with Lego, you get a lot more shapes. Like in Minecraft, unless you built it at like a ridiculous scale, you could never get like any of the shapes on this cliff at all. Minecraft is kind of like a more like generalization, like you kind of make like a kind of square outline of like a rounded cliff, so yeah. Although I guess the concept behind the two are the same. You just build whatever you want. Oh, Kep, you actually discovered Grian through a video where he compares the speed of which he can build Minecraft and Lego. Yeah, the very first video that I ever watched from any of the hermits was Mumbo Jumbo and his actually, I can't say that was the very first one because I don't know if I watched something beforehand, but definitely one of the first videos that I watched ever of Hermitcraft was the season 6 episode something, I forget, of Mumbo Jumbo when he was building up that massive squashed round shape. And then of course all the other hermits kind of followed after that. Ooh, actually we have to raise that up by a stud. Cause see, how long have we already been streaming for? Let me see. Oh, almost an hour already. Oh boy. Yeah, see, look, it's been almost an hour and we've only gotten like this portion right there done. That. Just this. It's like, what? It takes so long. Now, I do have to say it's because I'm streaming. I'm not really entirely focusing on building. But the comparison between speed between doing Minecraft and Lego is unprecedented how fast you can do it in Minecraft versus Lego. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. I mean, literally in Minecraft, you can build entire mountains in like a day, so. I think like if you look at some of the real life Steve into real life statistics, he's moving at like some ridiculous speeds. Merkai, oh, welcome Merkai. Unless you were here before and I just didn't see you because I have my chat behind me. Ugh. I should stop saying that because you guys already know, but it's something I gotta fix. I found Grian through Mumbo. I basically found everyone through Mumbo. Oh, Isaac says, but I remember not being interested in Hermitcraft until episodes like that. I don't even know why I'm reading that for you guys because it like it gives like a pause where I have to look behind and read stuff, and by then you guys can already read it for yourself. So I will just scan through for any like comments on this and that. You guys can chat among yourselves. I mean, that's kind of the point of the chat, isn't it? Not for me to read out all of every single one of your messages there. Well, even with my crappy stream, we still somehow seem to be at 5 viewers, so thank you. Welcome, guys. And yeah, we're just trying to work on a little bit of this cliff here. If we can get done just like up to here, like the section up here, I will be happy. We are going, I might run into some issues, because if you look up right in there, you can kind of see like I may have preemptively sloped this a little bit too much because it almost hits that color brick there, and we need to build up obviously a cliff that goes all the way up here, so I might have to like quickly slope this back out there, because otherwise we might run into some issues with color poking out behind the bricks, and I've already hit some of those issues. Like over there, you can just barely see there's a little bit of color sticking out every once in a while, but I suppose that's whatever. It is actually quite funny sometimes, or I don't know if it's funny, but it's just kind of interesting to see, like, it's just the top layer that is like any of the actual color. So like when I destroy this and you see all the parts just laid out in front of me, the majority of the parts are actually not anything to do with the color scheme of the build, because like if you look here, you can see like just the top layer here are the actual colors. Like even here, the green and blue. Right underneath is black and red and greens and yellows and pinks and all sorts of random stuff. Oh, but I guess that's kind of how it goes with Lego. You have to use a lot of filler. We'll put you guys right there. That's probably good. Oh, Murkai, so are you going to the Ender Dragon contest? I wish I could, but I can't, because I actually have to end this stream slightly early in about, actually in about 10 minutes. Oof. Because I have to go off to do something. Maybe I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a little bit. Potentially I might cover it on a stream. It might be fun. But yeah, I'm heading off to do something. It's not related to Minecraft or Lego, so. Or really anything that I've done before, so. Or, like on the channel, but. We may do a stream on it, potentially, maybe. Although, don't take my word for it, because we probably won't, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I wish I could make it to the egg contest thing. Because even if I didn't participate at all, it would be fun to record. Or what am I even saying? Not just fun to record, but just fun to be there. Oh, the event is 2.5 hours, starting at, I think was it 12 PST? Because let me think. Starting at 12 PST, that'd be... Oh, 10 PST? Okay, so if it starts at 10 PST, that means... Ooh. Wait, if it's at 10 PST, hasn't it... Okay, that's what I was wondering. I saw Caponari said 10 PST. I'm like, wait a moment, hasn't it already started? Because then I could join, but... No, if it's at 1 PST, that means it's actually at 2 o'clock for me. No, it's not gonna work. Ah, dang it. Yeah, the thing I'm doing is not here at all, not in the Lego room, not anywhere at my house. I have to drive for quite a ways to do it. Oh yeah, I think the most difficult thing here of doing corners is to try and get the right angle, because I tend to like slope it too steeply, but like too steeply too quickly. So like what I need to do is kind of keep it flat for a little bit longer and then curve it steeply, instead of like just kind of on average curving it steeply at like this 45-degree angle, because then as soon as we hit this over here, then we basically have to go straight this way. It is better than just like building like two walls kind of like at that with like a little bit of texture on each side, but whatever. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Murkai. I know, I wish it would work, but it doesn't. Oh well, yeah. Hopefully someone does something fun with the egg, and if nothing else, we can always build a shrine for it. Okay, let's see. That actually doesn't look too bad there. Especially with this little extra curve here that actually overlaps, so that we don't have like a very obvious line going straight through there. Because obviously I have to make sure that this entire thing can come apart still, which it does, so that's good. Imagine if we would play tag. Well, you know, we should come up with our own things. And I think one thing that I have to realize, like, most of the hermits, you know, they come up with like all these like fantastic names. But like one of like the most iconic names of Season 8, Bodum, was made literally just by them going like, oh, it's a totem pole. And then they're like, oh, but it's made out of boats, so it's a Bodum pole. Like most ideas just kind of sprout from nothing. Okay, actually, I'll keep it at this angle. This seems good. And then we can actually install a little bit of tiling here. Oh yeah, right. And one thing that I probably should keep in mind with this is none of these cliffs have to be particularly detailed, because I have been traveling around the Mumbo's base on the world download a little bit, and there are quite a lot of vines. Like, there is a significant amount of vines, and most of them, like most of the cliffs, get covered up by those vines. So I'm going to try and encapsulate that idea and try and get a lot of bushes on here. Oh, that's another thing, Isaac. If you've seen my terraforming there, I didn't really put any like big like vines made out of tree leaves and like bushes. So I think that's something that I should probably add, is like make a couple more bushes and like leaves all over the place. Now, should we trend outwards or should we trend inwards? Probably inwards, because this is going inwards. Oh, hello, Rayhan. Welcome to my my, what are we gonna call this? My noob stream, my new stream, but also noob. Because since I'm in a new place, I've messed up so many things on this stream. One such thing being is I didn't think about the chat. Oh, I just hit the camera. I didn't think about where the chat would be, and it's currently behind me. So every time that I have to read something, I have to squint and look over there. So I'm trying to read what Merkai just said, but it's kind of difficult. Oh, Merkai said, how does Minecraft not crash when you go there? I don't know. For some reason, when I recorded that that clip of like when it was super laggy, that was like a one-off thing because I logged back in and it was like completely fine and smooth for me. I also lowered the render distance a little bit, so that could be part of it. But I don't know, I think it's just when I'm recording, like everything seems to like lower by at least half the frames. Because most of the time when I'm on the Artisans SMP, I run at about 60, yeah, around 60 frames. Which is not bad, that's solid. But like as soon as I start recording, it's like, oh, now you're at 30 or 20. So I guess it's just my computer trying to do multiple tasks at once or something, because it's fine up until I start recording, which is annoying because recording is the only thing that you guys ever see. So like, what the heck? Oh, Isaac said I can help you if you need help with terraforming. Well, thank you, and I will definitely take a look at that later, obviously. Yeah, I'm quite excited for all the things that I'm planning on doing on the server. Although, who knows if they'll come true or not, because, once again, there is quite a bit of work I have to do on this. Oh, another thing, if you guys are aware, I have done the Lego competition beforehand. Well, actually, no, I've never really recorded it, but I have gone to the Lego competition before. There's a Lego competition near my house, and this year it was sadly once again online, so there wasn't really too much. It was basically just like a bunch of images on a website, so it wasn't really anything too interesting. But this year I am planning on going to a Lego Expo in September. So obviously Mumbo's base should be done by then. In fact, I'll probably be wanting to destroy it by then. But yeah, I can't wait to go to that expo because it's a much larger event that will have probably hundreds, if not thousands of people there. So that would be fun, I think. Okay, right. Chat again. Oh yeah, Kepinari, probably because OBS is lowering your frame rates a lot. Yeah, I think that is the cause. Isaac Gaming, don't you have to go? I do. I do have to go. I will just try and finish off this one last little section here. That's ridiculous. We got this much done in like an hour. Man, I have a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, hopefully by the next video, we will have all of this bottom layer cliffs done. So that means everything, including the waterfall section here. I will hopefully have all the cliffs for, or at least up till this point up here. So hopefully we'll have all the cliffs done all around this area. And I hope to get started on all of the work and structure that we have to do here, so then I can start working on the cliffs for above, and then our cliff live stream building will become more and more frequent as we'll try and get more and more of the cliffs done, because when I think about it, we only have probably less than a third done with these down here, because we need that, and then we need up above, and on the up above side, it's both this side and the other side and the front, plus a little bit more back there, and then plus we have to go higher, and then even higher up over here, so that's kind of ridiculous how much cliffs we have to do. But as you can see, I certainly have the parts for it, or at least I hope so. I shouldn't run out of parts. I have like so many slopes that I don't really know what to do at this point with all of them, but build cliffs. So that is precisely what we will be doing. Okay, let me read the chat one last time here. Yeah, okay, I think that's basically gonna do it for today's stream. I'm gonna have to say like Gearhouse Productions out, and then I'm gonna run over to the computer and try and turn off the stream as quickly as possible. But we shall see how it goes. Oh, there was one more thing that I wanted to show you guys, but I forgot what it was. Oh, right. I guess it's kind of two things, but here, we'll scooch out the camera a little bit. Good enough. So I'm pretty sure I've already shown this to a few people before. Don't know if it's the same people who are currently on stream, but I have made this Mumbo Jumbo mosaic. It doesn't really fit in the frame, but I'm still waiting for parts, and I ordered them all the way back in like December of last year. So they should be coming soon, I hope. And then what I'm planning on doing is trying to send that to Mumbo Jumbo. And I think I kind of talked to Isaac just a little bit there. And I want to also build like a each of the Hermit's logo and try and send it to them, although at a much smaller scale. And hopefully that video should be coming out soon. I hope. I keep saying that, but like the parts never come. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys is it time to destroy Mumbo's Season 7 starter base? Maybe not the camper van specifically, but I think it may be time to destroy the actual base plate here. Because I don't think we really need to keep it around for any longer. Dang it, I wish this boom arm had another point of rotation where I could turn it this way. I have to figure out some things off camera, but I think I may be destroying this base plate, at least the parts off to get some of the parts back, but I think that's about it. So hopefully a new video about Lego soon. I'll try and get as much building done as possible. But oh, Merc, I haven't seen that yet. Well, I'm going to yeah. You'll see more news on that in just as soon as I get the parts. I just need like 4 parts and then it will be done. But that's fine. Okay, thank you all for coming to the stream. It's kind of a wacky one since I forgot to set some things up, but that's fine. We figure things out as we go along. So I think with that said, Gigahertz Productions out, and I will run to the computer super quick.